GloNet's a part of FutureEverything, which for 15 years has innovated in different ways to share content, connect people and stage events. In 2006 we ran a carbon audit of the festival and discovered that over 90% of the carbon emissions were due to air travel by participants, and so we set out to design a new type of globally networked event.
So with GloNet, the unique thing is it's all about group-to-group connectivity. We've networked different venues around the world, in Sendai, Japan, in Istanbul in Turkey, Sao Paulo in Brazil, Vancouver in Canada and Manchester in England, of course. And in each of those spaces we've got a venue, we've got participants, we've got audiences, real physical things. What we try and do is to find ways to capture that magic of an event.
So what we did is we came up with a solution so that during the main conference sessions we could have as natural as possible a dialogue between Manchester and any one of those other 4 cities.
Vancouver, are you there? There you are. Can you
Good morning. Good morning.
Sendai, over to you.
Istanbul, are you there? Can you hear me?
And welcome Vancouver. Welcome also from me to Sao Paulo.
Tune in to Sao Paulo, which is our next city up.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello everybody in Manchester and Sao Paulo, and hello to many friends here in Vancouver.
We've got all the conference program happening, we've got the talking boxes all around the venue, and then behind us we've got the GloNet front room. Now this piece is by Paul Sermon. He's been making artworks like this since the early 90s, which is really phenomenal. The GloNet front room creates a virtual space where it brings people in different cities together. So they're sat in a chair and they see people in the other cities sat next to them.
Just these ideas about embodiment and sort of disembodiment and re-embodiment through kind of human avatars, and the notion of shared spaces, the ideas about the body not only existing in this kind of carbon form but existing in this other kind of digital or telepresent form.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Paul Sermon's piece here, the GloNet front room, so I think we'll be able to collaborate and communicate with remote delegates from the other venue in Sao Paulo.
And it's great for us because I think this kind of technology has really, is coming of age. People are so interested in it now, partly because of the challenges of, global travel and sustainability. So to now turn to Paul, to commission him to do this artwork, it's almost like his artwork has found its right place now. We're networking the social spaces and capturing all that informal interaction as well.
One of the reasons I go to conferences is for the content, sure, but the more important reason is to network, to just mingle, to flirt.
So a real focus is outside the formal program is to capture those magical informal moments, those informal interactions, sharing special experiences, discovering things, discovering people.
So, how do you do that over a distance? If we could allow those informal parts of a conference to be done over a distance, then maybe we wouldn't have to come together in a single location. Well, the talking boxes, which we have one here, was a concept to support the informal interaction that you often like to get at conferences. So we had those turned on between Manchester and all of the other GloNet cities so that people could just talk to each other, meet each other.
There was one anecdote of someone who'd seen Rachel, literally didn't know she was in Istanbul, walked by, saw her face, went up, had a chat with her, worked out she was in Istanbul, which was pretty cool. Hello?
Well, I think one of the things that's FutureEverything is doing is they're really bringing in the international into Manchester, but they're also enabling to take the content and the great stuff that's happening in Manchester out to international as well.
I've just been in a session with some great questions and answers going in between Brazil and Japan and where else. So I think it's a great initiative.
They're experimental kind of people. They like to try new things. They like to think about new things, think about big ideas. They're not afraid to debate the big issues and kind of be provocative.
I love the diversity of arts and culture that's pulled together. It's not just a one-dimensional thing, it's everything.
It's a great thing for us, obviously, for the festival, to be able to connect with people globally in a new way. It's wonderful to work with the British Council and our other partners on that. And of course it's great for Manchester. Manchester's got this great pioneering spirit, and for this to be based in Manchester is absolutely fabulous.